Today we're diving into how one simple letter tanked a $250,000 deal. Sounds impossible, I know, but this really happened, and the lessons for business are huge. The case, Ardente versus Horan, seemed like just another property sale, nothing special. At first. The buyer, Mr. Ardente, put in a solid bid, $250,000. The sellers, the Horans, accepted. Their lawyers even drew up the papers. A done deal, right? The buyer signed and sent in a $20,000 deposit. But he added something extra. He attached a letter, and believe it or not, this one letter became the whole problem. It seemed innocent enough. He was just asking if some furniture and fixtures were included. But the sellers didn't see it as a question. To them, it was a deal breaker. Sales off. So the buyer sued, believing they had a solid contract. The sellers, they completely disagreed.
This was the key question for the court. Was his letter a real acceptance or a counteroffer?
He thought he was just asking a simple question. But in the eyes of the law, whole different story. See, the law has what's called the mirror image rule. The acceptance must perfectly match the offer. The second you change the terms, it's not a yes anymore. It's a brand new offer. And the court ruled that asking about the furniture made his yes conditional, so a counteroffer. And here's the key takeaway from the court. Any conditional acceptance is a counteroffer, period. This meant the original offer just vanished, so the sellers could simply walk away, no deal. So what's the big lesson here for anyone in business? Well, it's a huge one. It comes down to this. Anytime you say, yes, but, you're actually saying no. Want to make sure your deals actually close? Here's a simple 3-step playbook to follow. First up, mirror the offer. Accept exactly what's on the table. No buts or what-ifs. Step 2 is key. Secure the deal. Lock in that main contract before you do anything else. And finally, step 3. Once the main deal is locked, then you can negotiate the add-ons. Something to think about in your next deal. Is your yes closing it, or is it just starting over?